Alright, in this video I'll give you my thoughts about the unemployment situation that is growing globally. It is going to affect people in Dubai. It's going to affect people in the Middle East. It is also already affecting, and we can see the people in India, people in Bangladesh. You can see the student rights in Bangladesh. You can see those videos which are being shown through various Indian media channels. There's one vacancy and there are thousands and thousands of students, and people are standing on the rails, and it seems Air India advertised 2,000 vacancies and 25,000 applicants turned up. Bangladesh, they're having these student riots, and students are in millions. Like it's crazy. And this is now happening even in Thailand. There's a video which just came out by Al Jazeera on Thailand's industries shutting down because jobs are moving to China. As China has cheaper products, better pricing, cheaper labor rates. So factories are closing down to cut down costs. And the trend which was there online once upon, quiet quitting, and all the Generation Z were saying, oh, we are quiet quitting, ha ha ha, we will work from home, we want to work remote, these are our terms and conditions, others we resign. And they said they were bragging about how power came into their hands, and now corporate giants, monopolies, they are suffering, and they are going to bend over for us. Now those very same people, from quiet quitting, it's just become they are quiet. So I'll give you my thoughts about this. Now, first I want to address one very simple thing. I received a message about this topic from 2 or 3 people who subscribe to my channel. They sent me a WhatsApp message and they sent me these video links. But I didn't like the way it was, the message was sent. I didn't like it. And what it was sent was, this is a situation of India, LOL, LOL, laugh out loud. And there were others like, check out India, or check out Indians, and a laughing emoji. I understand that you have a difference of opinion, politics. Like they say, oh, look at these bucks. ANDH means blind bucks or followers of Modi or, politics. But we, honestly, you should not be happy when you talk of other people's suffering. I'm not trying to portray myself as a saint. I'm telling you simple common sense. And the reason I'm telling you it is not funny is because I have experienced unemployment. I have experienced no money. I have experienced not having food to eat. I have experienced being depressed, being sad, being lonely, not having any hope, questioning my talents, my abilities. Am I any good? So I've been through that. And you can be a total asshole. You can be, like they say, you can be a son of a bitch. You can make people's life miserable, and you can have arrogance, and you can have ignorance, and you can show off. And yes, it does feel good. Like, for example, the trolls and the haters who abuse my daughter, who abuse my wife, who make fun of me, who keep sending me constant messages and emails, and it's like making fun. Oh, look at your views. Oh, you cheap piece of shit. You're earning only $500 a day. Ha ha ha. Pathetic. And yeah, it would feel good if I could, defeat them, like as a fight or as an opponent, and show them, ha ha ha, you deserve it. But I prefer, this is me, This is me being very honest with you. No, I'm not playing games of being goody-goody. You know me. If I have something to say, I'll say it on your face, whether you like it or not, whether it makes me look bad or not. I prefer, this is me, I raise my standards, I earn more, I succeed more, rather than I remain the same and you fail. I would prefer my enemies not to fail, rather, I would prefer me to succeed even higher. Because if I can earn more, if I can succeed more, if I can grow more, then I've used that negative energy into making me a better human being. So I don't find any glory, or I don't find any glee, or I don't find any happiness in knowing that someone who disagrees with me, someone who has pained me, is suffering. Because my mother and father, mother and stepfather, who abused me all these years of my childhood very badly. I mean, my mother she is dying because blood sugar, health issues, osteoporosis, weak heart, weak organs. My stepfather has dementia. Does it benefit me? No. So the point I'm trying to make here is, let us not feel happy and gloat about the fact that Indian youth or Indians or Bangladeshis or Pakistanis or whomsoever or Africans or whichever country is going through unemployment. Unemployment is not fun. Unemployment is not something you should wish even for your enemy. Because I'll tell you this, when you don't have a job, when you don't have money, you tend to have a lot of free time on your hands, and that is where either you get depressed or you start bad habits like smoking, drinking, drugs, or going for sex or porn or whatever, or you become jobless like this, where you start attacking and hurting others because you want to escape that pain. Why do people take up smoking, drinking, drugs, or sex? Why? Because it's an escape. Like even gaming, it's an escape from reality. So when they attack me, oh, they are able to forget their problems and focus on me. So they feel they are in control. So if they would get an opportunity to get a good job, if they could get a good job, they could earn something, they could feed their families, they could have a direction, then they would focus all this energy which they're putting in this direction, the bad, destructive direction, into something productive. Like why so many youth take up crime? Why they take up antisocial habits like drawing graffiti? Like in United States, you remember in the 80s, if you see the 80s movies, you will see in the ghetto, all these youngsters, they would spray paint the walls, they would spray paint the underground railway system, they would put bad words, they would break windows. There's so much of anti-social behavior. But these very same youngsters who are gangsters, who are troublemakers, when they moved into boxing, when they moved into MMA, when they moved into fighting, where they would get paid some money, they channelized their energy into something worthwhile. Many of them, even instead of being gangsters, they were given jobs to earn some money. They realized, I might as well do something. So, nobody is the winner. Nobody is the winner if there are people unemployed. And I'll tell you this, it's like a virus. It's going to spread. It's going to spread. Now, when there are Indians without jobs, what do you think the Indians are going to do? If there is no jobs in Pakistan, what do you think the Pakistanis are going to do? No jobs in Sri Lanka, no jobs in Bangladesh, no jobs in Thailand. What do you think these people are going to do? If for one job, 25, 30,000 people are applying for one job, it becomes a matter of luck. You can make the world-class resume. You can even come to me. You can go to the most expensive guy and make the greatest resume. But out of 30,000 or 10,000 CVs, how do you stand out here? There's nothing you can do to stand out. I'm being honest with you. You can go to the world's best resume rebrand, professional company, software. You can come to me. You can go to anybody. Out of 10,000 CVs, how would your CV stand out? How would you get called for an interview? If there are 10,000 candidates, what are you going to do? What are you going to wear? You're going to wear pink so that, oh, if I wear pink with a pink tie and a pink cap and I wave my hands, I'll stand out. Yeah, you may get someone's attention. Is it going to give you a job? So all these people, these individuals who are without jobs, they are going to migrate to another country. In UK, there's unemployment. In Europe, there's unemployment. In United States, there's unemployment. All these people leave their country and they'll go to other countries. And which is the most easiest country to go to? Middle East. These countries, or countries where you don't need visas or you get visa on arrival, they will move to those countries. And the Middle East, because of the bling, because of the money that they flaunt, because of the lifestyle, because of easy money, earn 7-figure income, earn tax-free, oh, what a luxurious life, oh, the Lamborghini, oh, the hot babes, oh, the nightlife, and they're going to flood the market. All these unemployed people. And when they start flooding this market, it's going to be a disaster. Why? Why? Let's say I have a vacancy. Me, I'm an employer. I'm a businessman. I have a vacancy. I have one position. I'm ready to pay $1,000 for the job. Okay? Before, when I was searching for a candidate, there was nobody. So I was like, hey man, I need this position. I need this position so I can make some money. I might pay $1,000 salary, but I can make, $10,000 profit and my business will survive. So please take 1,000. So when there is nobody who is ready to apply or take a job, I'll be like, okay, what to do? I'll have to increase the salary. So I'll make it, hey, anyone for 1,500? Okay, nobody. $2,000. I'm ready to pay $2,000 for this position. Guys, anybody? And I'll keep increasing the price. Remember, 10,000 is the profit amount. So I'm ready. I have a buffer. So that $1,000 job, I'll pay $2,000. I'll pay $3,000. Finally, at some point, somebody will say, oh, you're ready to pay $5,000 for this $1,000? I'll take it. Sure, I'll take it. And so I will get somebody who took a $1,000 job for $5,000. But it's okay for me. Even if my profit is a little less, at least I'm making something. But now, imagine the same vacancy. Hey guys, I have a job vacancy for $1,000. And to my surprise, not one person, not 5 people, not 10. 100 people apply for a job. 100. And all of them, sir, I want a job. Like, hey, I'm ready to pay 1,000. Sir, me. Everybody raises their hands. And think to myself, okay, let me have a look at their qualifications. So I check. And imagine, hypothetical, all their experiences are the same, more or less. The experiences are the same. They're all degree holders. Some may be masters, whatever. Kind of like 5 years, 10 years experience they all have. I'm paying $1,000. And then I'm like, since all of them are same, nobody's going to be outstanding. Okay, guys, who wants this job badly? The ones who are desperate. Okay, who wants it real desperate? They raise their hand. Okay, how much are you ready to come down? I'll give you this job. So everyone is going to look at each other. Hey, I'm asking, I want 1,000, I want more. Then one guy, maybe there's one guy out of the 100 who really doesn't have money, whose father and mother need money for operation, who has been unemployed for months, who doesn't have money to even pay house rent, whose visa is going to expire, who doesn't have food to eat in the house. He'll be like, forget the 1,000, yeah. I just want a job. Okay, let it be $900, $100. Forget it. At least let me have a job. After I have a job, make some money, I'll apply for it. One guy raises his hand. Okay, sir, I'll do it for 900. One other guy looking, man, if I say no to this job, who knows when the next job offer will come? Maybe after 1 week, maybe after 2 weeks, maybe 1 month. Maybe there'll be no job offer for 2 months, 3 months. Can I afford to be unemployed? I'll grab it. Sir, I'll take it for 800. So this is, they don't tell each other, they don't do it publicly, but this is how the mind works. And believe it or not when I tell you this, Someone, Indian, Pakistani, Bangladesh, Sri Lankan, someone, not the Western countries, it's predominantly Asian countries, one of them, and given of the fact that Indian population is the biggest, someone out of desperation. And I'm not making fun of them, huh? It's wrong, and just to tell you, it's wrong for you to say, oh, these cheap Indians. No, stop. When you don't have food to eat, when your mother and father are dying, when there's no money for electricity, water, when, don't eat. I'm telling you, don't eat for a couple of days. Don't have a job. Sit at home. Let the depression come to you, and then you'll understand, you'll empathize with these people. It's very easy to make fun. Oh, they are the cheap salaries. Stop it. Just stop it. I really, I'm telling you this. I hope you lose your job. I hope you lose your job. Who's making fun of these people. Oh, these Indians are cheap. And I hope you lose your job. I hope you are unemployed. I hope you suffer. I hope you get to see your spouse, your wife, your kids not having the money to buy what they want. I hope you go through all this. I hope your electricity gets cut off for non-payment. I hope you are unable to send your children to school. I hope when your mother and father ask you money you don't have, then you will understand what these poor chaps are going through. And then you'll not make fun. Oh, cheap Indians, cheap Pakistani, cheap. No, stop it. Shut up. You don't make fun of someone else's suffering. Okay? So, one of them will raise their hands. And the owner finally, because he's, businessman, he's not charity. Someone out of that 100 will say, sir, I'll give you a better proposal. He'll say, okay, what? So I want the job badly. Okay? So I'm ready to work for free for a month. I'll work for you for free. You check me out for a month, and if you feel I'm good, then you pay me. And I'm not conjuring up or creating a narrative or a story that doesn't exist or, oh, this never happens. No, I have personally witnessed people who have been given a job like this. In fact, it's very sad to say or very sad to see there are employers who literally, explicitly say this on the candidate's face. And very unfortunate that many candidates are misused and abused in this manner. They are made to work for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, and then they are kicked out. They say, no, I'm not happy. And then they get the second person. Not everyone, but there are some people like that. So now just think for a minute, if you are an employer, you have a vacancy for $1,000. So many people are applying, and there is one really good candidate, and he's saying, sir, I'm ready to work for 800. Unless your heart is in the right place, you're a good man, you would say, fine, okay, you want 800, fine. I'm saving $200 per month. That is, $2,400. Yeah. So why not? Money saved is money earned. So if I have 10 people like this, 24,000. Don't you think a businessman will think like this? See, unemployment anywhere is not good. It spreads like virus. Once cheap labor comes in, the people who cannot sustain and survive, they will move out. And these people are going to flood the UAE market. They are going to flood the Middle East market. And I'll tell you this, once cheap labor comes in and people see a dearth, they see a huge amount of unemployed people ready to work for small salaries, they'll re-evaluate. How much am I paying this guy? I paid this guy $5,000 for this $1,000 position. Now I can get 5 people instead of this one guy. 5 people. Why the hell should I have him here? Can he work like 5 people? No. And these people are desperate. They are ready to work. You're only ready to work 8 hours. These guys will work 12 hours, 14 hours because they are desperate. They are ready to work 5 days a week, 6 days, 7 days a week. This guy will only work 5 days and go home. So why do I need this guy? And his confidence and his cocky, and yeah, he has experience. Yeah, he knows the job very well. Yeah. I'll train these guys. These 5 guys, I will train them. I'll cut down my expense. I'll get more productivity. I'll make more profit. Let this guy bugger off here. He's not God. I survived without him before. I can survive without him today. That's how business people think. The unfortunate thing is, with all this unemployment, Indians in millions are going to move out. When all this BJP, Ye Hindu, Ye Jay Hind, and doesn't feed your stomach, doesn't feed your family, doesn't take care of you, doesn't give you a job, you'll wake up and think, Arey, what am I doing with my life here? Why am I supporting these politicians? They are making big money. I'm supporting them, holding their banner, holding their flag, holding their saffron scarf and protesting. But now my mother, father don't have food to eat. I don't have any money to take them to hospital. I don't have food to eat. And I'm seeing people of my age, I'm seeing my friends have a good job, have a wife, have children, they have a nice car, they have a nice apartment. And I'm sitting like a loafer here. That realization comes in. And it pains you. When you see your friend, your age group people, your classmate, your schoolmate, they're doing well. Oh, he's in Germany. He's a manager. Oh, he's earning 20 times more than me. Oh, his wife is beautiful. I'm not even not even a cleaner looking at my face. Oh, he's driving this expensive car. I don't have money for rickshaw. Oh, he has the latest MacBook Pro. I'm just going to a cafe shop to use a computer. It will pain you. And then you'll realize, what am I doing with my life, man? What is this? And there you'll reevaluate. And when it is unbearable, you will take action. And what you'll do? You'll go somewhere out of desperation, ask for a job, beg for a job, plead for a job, ask for the cheapest salary. Whatever gets your foot through the door. When you don't eat for a couple of days, you may, sir, give me anything. Just give me a job. I'll prove myself. Let me prove myself to you. That is the situation, what is happening right now. And all these unemployment. See, it's easy to hate on them. But they need to survive, right? Like you need to survive. And they will take your jobs. They will take your positions. And if you're not the best, you're not powerful, you're not well connected, you don't have a brand, you don't have substance, you don't have competence, obsession. If you're not up to the mark, you will be replaced. Companies have to bring their cost down. Remember, the biggest cost in the world, the biggest cost is salary. And companies and businessmen will do their level best to bring that down. And when that happens, and if you lose your job, so before you were earning maybe, that example, $5,000, now you'll be like, oh, my standard is $5,000, I want to earn $5,000. You start applying. But now the market has changed. Before it was desperate, nobody was applying. Quite quitting, nobody wanted a job. Now, sir, I still earn $5,000. What are you expecting? Sir, at least 8 to 10. Okay, we'll get back to you. No problem, take care. They'll not tell you like, bugger off, you're dreaming, what are you smoking, man? They'll keep quiet. So you'll try. Hey, I was to get 5,000, I want 10,000. You try. Then finally you don't get 10,000. Okay, fine, market has come down. 8,000 guys, anyone? I want 8,000. Nobody responds. Okay, let me at least 1,000 more. Hey, 6,000, anyone? Nobody responds. Then like, sheesh man, I'm desperate. I need a job bad. Anything. Okay, I have to get 5,000. Please give me 5,000. Just same salary. But now that ship has sailed, that time is gone. That phase is gone. And now you're like, sheesh man, I have to earn 5,000. This is what people who are above the age of 40, 50, They used to get the salary. How many people I get coming to me for personal branding? Loy, I spent 20 years in this company, 15 years. I was getting 20,000, 30,000 dirhams. I want the same. I said, boss, you used to get 30,000. Now that the ship has sailed, now the generation that has come, the new ones, they can do exactly what you're doing. They don't have the expertise or experience. But they can do the same job where you're charging 30, they'll do it for 20. And then there are even eager beavers who want to prove they'll do it for 15. So no, I'm 30,000. I'm not going to go down. No. But then when you're unemployed for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, soon your confidence breaks, that foundation cracks, that pride, that arrogance. Oh, sheesh, man. I'm not so great after all. Nobody gives a damn about me. People are forgetting. And when there's a gap in your CV, oh, that is dangerous. If there is a gap in your CV, it's dangerous. And that is where they say, okay, then they get humble. I've had clients, they come back to me after a year or 6 months. Okay, Loy, I was getting 30,000. I'll be okay with 20. And if they are really desperate, Loy, what is the market ready to pay me? 15? You'll be lucky if you get even that. Because the problem is there are so many people applying for jobs. I told you, one position, 100 people, and new, fresh blood. Where you are working 5 days a week, they are ready to work 6 days, some are ready to work 7 days, where you can work for 8 to 10 hours, they are ready to work 12 to 14 hours, they are ready to sit in the office. Why? Because they are eager to prove themselves. And by the time you're 50, who wants to employ you? You're nearing your retirement age. Who wants to employ you, man? Who wants to employ you? Tell me. Would you want to employ someone who is going to be 60? Or would you rather employ someone who you can mentor, train, coach, mold? Would you prefer to employ maybe 5 guys who are in their 30s? Or do you prefer one guy who's going to be 60? You'll say, oh, I prefer experience. Yeah, you have to deal with his ego. You have to deal with his quirks. You have to deal with his hardened narrow-mindedness, his lack of flexibility. Maybe he'll not take crap from you. Maybe he'll give you crap. What will you do? And are you ready to pay 5 times the salary of 5 people? Can he work 5 times of the effort of 5 people? No, it's not possible. You want common sense? Think lifting a box. One person can lift 1 box. 5 people can lift 5 boxes, right? So who can do more? You'll say, oh, it's the brain. You have 1 guy to do 1 computer work. Here you get 5 guys to do 5 people. Oh, automation. Why? 5 people cannot automate. Everything you can do. Your competition, the younger generation, the new people, they can do better. And when you have a currency discrepancy, someone from Bangladesh, China, Africa, whose currency value low, even India, but then they'll be like, oh, in India I has to get this much. I'm getting much more. I'll be happy. Whatever justifiable reasons you can give, it's good for you, not the market. For the market, it's survival of the fittest. I'm telling you this, the disaster is coming now. There are going to be people who are going to lose their jobs. Plenty of people who are going to lose. The market is going to be flooded with CVs, resumes, unemployed people, desperate people for jobs. And when the company knows I can get cheaper labor, cheaper skilled professionals who can do 4-5 times the job you can do, I'm getting more quantity. Why should I keep a guy with his ego? Or why? Because he kisses my ass? Boss, money, Money is like this, blood is thicker than water. Money is more enticing than relationships and friendships. Anyway, what is happening in India is not good. What is happening in Pakistan, Bangladesh, all over the world is not good. And it's going to affect all of you. every country, every job, every industry, every sector. And now people are going to start experiencing the boom period was there, you enjoyed. COVID disaster, okay, grew. But now problems will start. Inflation is going to hit you, unemployment is going to hit you, cost of living is going to hit you, lack of jobs is going to hit you, market flooding with lots of unemployed people is going to hit you. And now tough times are going to start. That is why I always tell you personal branding. If you have that mark where people can identify you not as a factory worker, as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as a number, but as someone who can stand out, you'll survive. That's why I always tell you, constantly market yourself, sell yourself, network, develop yourself, make people know you exist. Invest in your personal brand. People, who the hell wants your brand? I'm getting a fixed salary per month. I'm enjoying. I'm getting these girls. I have this position. I have this, guaranteed salary. I have the car. I have the house. I have everything. I want to be the next CEO. I want to be the next big thing. I want to get double the salary, triple. You'll think of sun, moon, and stars. Why? Because you're here. You want to look there. What you forgot to look is down. Someone is chopping the tree from the roots. And then you're looking up. Very soon you'll fall. And when you fall, CEO, double salary, triple salary, big dreams going up. I want to be overconfidence, like person who became a manager thinks, now I'll be director, next I'll be regional director, then I'll be, CEO of a country, then I'll be CEO globally. $1,000, $1,000 salary, 5,000, then you start thinking 20,000, 30,000, 50,000. You come back to reality. Anyway, this is what I wanted to share with you. You let me know if what I'm saying is right or wrong. Just watch. Problems are going to start now. Good, bad, ugly, let me know in the comments below. It's me signing off. You guys take care.